Hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone is doing great and has had a fantastic week. My name is Lady Bella Donna. I'm from Psychic's Truth. Thank you for my co host that is behind the scenes that you don't see, but she's there helping. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, be using two decks today. Deck one, as always, is going to be Talking to Heaven. Talking to Heaven is from your loved ones who have passed away. Sometimes I pick up a message that they have with these cards, and I could go into more detail with you. So that's deck one. Deck two is the spirit message. Spirit message is what your spirit guides um, have for you in the situation that you're in now. So this is deck two, okay? And I do have some standby decks in case it's not a question or if it's not something that either one of these decks will answer. So again, welcome, welcome. And just so that you know, you could do a more in-depth reading with me. Um, After the show, I am on live, or I will be on standby to where I could take calls from you. All you have to do is call the number that's on the screen. Also, just use of my number is 8752 is my number, my ID number. So again, welcome. I'm Lady Bella Donna. And hi, Farheen. How are you? Okay, let's see. Farheen's been missing her. Yes, yes, he is very much so. Very much so. So yes, he is. I hope that helps. And happy anniversary month. Happy anniversary. And thank you for your question. And be sure to check out Luna Craft's weekly Astro Tarot on Psychic's Truth. Um, she does the major arcana, the planetary influence. Um, so be sure to check out the page. Hi, sad girl. Did William see my Instagram? Did William see William see her Instagram? Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes, yes. How did I manage that? Hi, Joan. Will you get married in 2 years? Joan, get married in 2 years. 2 years. That is a maybe. That is a big maybe. So things change. Um, we are in control of a lot of things in our lives, and um, just know that you could make this happen if that's truly what you want. Um, then you're in charge of it. ask yourself, what is it that I need to do to make this happen? And you will change the um, manifestation. You'll put that positivity out there. So be sure that that's what you want, because once it's out there, it's out there. Okay. So make the changes, do whatever's necessary if this is truly, truly what you desire. Thank you, Joan. Hi, Debbie. Welcome. Welcome, Debbie. Okay, you're asking to talk to your loved ones that have passed away. So this is from heaven. It's a quick message from them to you, letting you know that they're either thinking about you or they know they're there for you. Most of the time, it's just a quick um, message, and then whatever I pick up. Okay. So thank you for your question. I love, love, love your picture. Apparently, the family member that you have that's passed away, um, while they were in the living world, they lost a lot of their fur babies, Um, and so they just wanted you to know that they were surrounded by their animals. Their animals was there to greet them. So their animals are still with them. So their fur babies were waiting. So I hope that that helps. You're welcome, Sad Girl. You're welcome. Hi, Nikki. Welcome. Okay, I want deck two. Deck two is spirit message from your spirit guides. Um, Message that they want you to know. So let me give them another shuffle. So this is from Nikki. Nikki, Nikki. It's wanting you to know that stay connected from the time we're born until we die. We have that certain bond and that certain connection with the spirit, and we all have it. And sometimes we get away from it, and apparently you have kind of drawn away from it. It's time to go within yourself and reconnect. It's wanting you to reconnect with that spirit source that you've got, whether or not you believe in God, Jehovah, or whatever it is. It's saying that it's time to connect back with it. Um, we're all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source, yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from the connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to the source. Get back to your faith, get back to your belief, go within yourself and reconnect. I don't mean jump out here. If you don't go to church, I don't mean go find you a church. I don't mean to do that, because I believe you could connect with the source without having to go to the church. So Just reconnect with your spirit inside you. Okay. So I hope, Nikki, that helps. I hope, Nikki, that helps. And again, welcome to my live. Welcome to my show. You're welcome, Nikki. You're welcome. Hi, Christino. How are you? Good to see you again. And happy holidays to you too. Happy holidays to you too. Okay. I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas. It's really close, and you got a bunch of excited children that are waiting. Um, you know, at an early age, we teach our children to believe in things that they don't see with their physical eyes, but they believe. They believe, whether or not it's the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus. Um, I mean, we teach them at an early age. Some people would say that you were teaching them a lie. Well, you're not really. If you look at it that way, yes, you are. But if you look at it another way, you're teaching them to know who the Spirit is and who the good Lord is. So yeah, we teach them, but we teach them to see beyond. Um, the natural realm. We teach them how to believe in something, believe in the spirit. And sometimes people don't think about it that way, but I always did. And we will see. It's time you've been a receiver. It's being a receiver. It'll be your time to share the love, share the wealth. If your spirit messages give back. It's time to give back for all the help. You may be at a position in your life that you weren't in before and that you've had to have help. And it's just saying, remember the help that you had. And um, I asked a long time ago if the good Lord would give me the sight to see someone's needs without them having to ask. I had to ask, and then I was rejected when I asked, and that's a horrible feeling. That's a bad feeling. So I asked the good Lord if He would give me the knowing what someone needed without them having to ask. And he did. He did, and it was overwhelming sometimes, but I still did it because I asked and received the gift. Um, so it's time for you to give back. The card is today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectations of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirit, as it highly likely that someone really needs it today. So, yeah, it's your time. It's your time to shine, sweetie. And just remember the good feeling that you have whenever you receive. Just think what it's doing to the person that you're giving. So, yeah, um, it's time. It's time for you to shine. It's time for you to shine. Hi, Shell. Merry Christmas. You're welcome, Joan. You're welcome. Mm. Uh, I'll ask the pendulum, but Oh, if she enters constant, PCH, will she win? That's what I thought too. The pendulum is swinging no, and that's as is because my daddy, he died at 80, 86 years old, and he believed in that. He believed in that, and he filled out every one that came in, send it back out, send it back out. Um, 1 in 1 million, 1 in 1 million chances of you to win. I don't think it matters how many times you enter. Um, I really, really don't. But I mean, each to their own. You believe what you believe. But the pendulum is showing no, and I just I have mixed feelings about it. So good luck with it. Good luck with it. So thank you, Shell. Yeah, I know, I know. Um, I used to try, but after Daddy did it for so many years and never won as much as a dime, I think it's a gimmick. But that's my personal opinion. Hi, Tara. This is for Tara. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Tara, this is showing a no. No, he's not worth your time. He's 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 not the one for you, sweetie. He's not the one for you. He may be someone that you could have a good time with and talk to, but if you're looking for your forever love, your till death do you part is what I call it, till death do you part type of love. He's not it. He's not it. Keep looking. Like I said, if he's someone you would like to have a good time with, then by all means. But he's not going to be. He's not the one that. He's not your forever love, doll. He's not your forever love. And the reason I say till death do you part, when you take your vows and you marry someone, it is till death do you part. Been with mine for 50 years, and I wouldn't trade a moment, a day. When we was young, we kept teasing each other, saying we was going to grow old together. Well, guess what? We are. Here we are. So, yeah. But this gentleman is not. He's not your forever love. He may be somebody else's, but he's not yours. Thank you, Tara, for your question. Okay, deck one, imp. I'm assuming the T is silent in that. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. You wanted the message talking to heaven. This is from your loved ones that have passed away. It's a little message from them. Okay, yours is I send you signs. They're sending you signs, whether or not it's a butterfly, a bird, when you walk outside and it's a bird on the power lines or something. Look for the signs. They're sending you signs that they're still around you. They're still with you. They want you to know this, but you. It could be a flower that's budded out, that's blooming, that wasn't blooming yesterday. Uh, their favorite song, their favorite fragrance, their finding a coin. If I find a dime, I think of my mother because she used to collect dimes. If I find a quarter, I think of my daddy. He used to collect quarters. If I think of nickels, I think of my daughter. Um, there's a story behind the nickels, but it's a sure indication that she's with me. Um, I also know that there is songs that can come on the radio. There's um, cents, coins, butterflies, birds. I mean, there's so many, and it could also be a message when you sleep. So keep a notepad so that if you wake up during the night and you you've had a dream, jot it down so that you could go back and read it when you get up so that you could get the message because they do, the spirit does send you messages in your sleep. Good luck with that. I think that's a good card for you. It's a good message for you. Um, so yeah, just think about the person, and if you pick up something, it's going to show. It's going to take you right to that person. So just be on the lookout for the different signs that your loved ones trying to send you. Okay? Two red robins. Yes. Yes. I have my husband has a bird feeder, and every so often we'll get a set of doves, and they used to be two, now there's three that shows up. And I lost three children, so it's very fitting that the three doves shows up. And then I have cardinals that come. Sometimes I see two females and one male. So yeah, they do, in the form of birds or um, you're welcome. You're welcome, Mel. Thank you for your question and joining my live. And share us out if you think that you have somebody that will be interested in having a free card reading. You could tell them I'm Lady Bella Donna. My ID is 8752. I would be more than happy to pull a card for them. Also, I'll be on for 3 hours after my live. If you would like to have a more in depth reading with me, just call the number and punch in ID number 8752, and it'll connect you right here to me, and we'll be able to talk. Also, remember Luna Craft. She comes and she puts a lot of time and effort in on her weekly cards. She draws the weekly Astro Tarot. I don't know if you've ever read that before, but it's very interesting, very information wise. And she draws the major arcanas and then the influence of the planets. So there's a card there for the influence, and there's also a tarot card. Um, so if Hi Maggie, hi Sag Girl, hi Maggie. Thank you for coming. And you've asked for the spirit message. This is from the spirit guides and the spirit. let you know a little bit of something. It's just a little quick message. Okay, it's time to get a cleanse. You know how if the room gets cluttered and all of a sudden you feel like you have to get the clutter out, that it's just too much. It's too much. Your card is the cleanse card, and when I see this card, it's time to reset your body, mind, and spirit. Get them back on the same path. Get them back on the track. You could do this by taking a salts bath with essential oils, walking outside, pulling your shoes off, and feeling the grass in your feet. Um, just taking a walk in the woods, taking a walk outside. It's time to restart things. It's time to cleanse. It's time to clear. If you want to cleanse, then do an herbal bath. Do an herbal bath with rosemary, thyme, rose. Put them in a baggie that is breathable. The reason I say put these in a baggie with your Epsom salts and your different salts. Put them in a baggie that will soak the Epsom salts out, but leave the herbs because you don't want the herbs floating around in your tub for you to have to wash later. So if you put them in a little baggie, a bag that is a breathable bag, um, one that you could see, not a plastic baggie, but a little drawstring bag. It will allow you to uh, put it in your bath. Light your candles, um, heat your tub, get in the tub, and just take a few minutes and turn you some favorite music on. Um, and just lay back and let those herbs, lavender, rose, rosemary, um, thyme, and thyme. Those are the ones that the spirit has brought to me. So put a little bit. You use your regular spices that are in your cupboard, in your cabinet. Um, those are just as good. But those have got very, very strong and good uh, scents that will wash. And as you are laying there and everything, you think of all the things that you need to cleanse in your life, um, and let it go. When it when you unplug the tub and the water leaves, the problem leaves. Reconnect, cleanse, cleanse the clutter. We do tend to put everything in a filing cabinet, and it usually comes back to us in our time that we need to deal with it. We need to search it. But it's time to cleanse. It's time to cleanse. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your question. Hi, sad girl. Is he spying on your Instagram? Is W spying on sad girl's Instagram? Is W spying? The pendulum is showing a yes. The pendulum is showing a yes. You're welcome, Farheen. You're welcome. You're welcome, Maggie. You're welcome, Imp. Don't forget to check out Lunacraft Weekly Astro Tarot and Major Arcana and the Planetary Influence. Um, she works really, really hard to put these out for you. So share us with your friends, share us with your family. Let them know that we're here. Um, Hi, CJ. Um, okay, a message from her mom. Let's see if we can get a message. Message, message, message. The loved one that you're, I'm not sure if this is from your mom or if it's just from a loved one, but they're wanting you to know that the way they died was meant to be. Didn't matter how it was or what the circumstances was, it was meant to be. They had to go that way because it was meant to be. Your card is I had to leave that way. The thing is what's meant to be is meant to be. Had my son took the first exit instead of the second exit, he might still be alive. If he'd have been in his truck and not the motorcycle, he might still be alive. What I'm getting at is it was meant to be, okay? It was meant to be. It had to, my nephew drowned in the bathtub. Had he fell backwards, hit his head, he'd have had a concussion, but he would still be alive. Instead, he drowned. So, I mean, the way they go, don't dwell so much on the way that they go, but be thankful for the time that you had. I'm thankful every day for the time that I had with my daughters and my son. A lot of people don't have that many years with their children. They die at an early age. So I was blessed, very blessed to have had my children as long as I had them. Find the blessing. There's a blessing for you. But your card is they had to leave that away. They had to leave that away. So I hope, CJ, that that helps. And if you'd like to have a more in-depth reading, I will be on for 3 hours after my show. You're welcome. You're welcome. Um, lift, lift. I think it is. I am good. I'm sure I'm butchering your names. I'm not sure exactly. If Lud, uh, Aldi. So I'm not really sure, sweetie, if I've butchered your name. I am so sorry. I am doing great, and you wanted deck one, lift, LFE. I don't know how to exactly pronounce that. If, 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 if. Okay, all right. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to butcher your name. Thank you and welcome to the live. I'm Lady Bella Donna. I don't believe I've seen you before. Thank you for coming to my live. I'm from Psychic's Truth. My ID is 8752. If you'd like to have a more in depth reading after the live show, you could call. Um, Your loved ones that has passed, you wanted deck one, which is talking to heaven, which is a message from your loved one that has passed away, um, wanting you to know that they've become one with the guide, with your guide. So, in other words, your guardian angel, they could have become your guardian angel, but they have joined with your guides to help teach you and send you messages, send you signs. They've become one with your guide, um, which lets you know that they're still with you, they're still around you, they're still sending messages to you. Close your eyes and envision them giving you a big warm hug, a kiss on the forehead, a kiss on the cheek. Whichever it was that they did when they was alive, look for it because they're sending you that message. They're sending you that message that they're still with you. Okay? Look for the signs that shows this. Okay? They're still with you, is still a part of your life. They still know the different things that you've got going on in your life. You walk in a room and you feel their presence, talk to them. They're there. They're there. You go into a room and you think, geesh, this feels like such and such, or you pick up a coin, or you pick up, you see a flower, or birds singing, and suddenly you think of them. They're there. Okay, they're there. So I hope that helped. Thank you, and welcome again. I don't believe I've seen her answered a question for you before. Hi, Nikki. You're welcome. You're welcome. Um, I want to take the time to thank you all for coming and joining my lives. I do use the two decks. Remember, the talking to heaven is a message from your loved ones. The spirit message is one that is what the spirits are wanting you to know at the moment. I have mixed these two cards together, these two decks together, but I have found that a lot of times I get more cards from one deck than I do the other. So it And plus, I have to separate them once I get through. So I try not to do that anymore. But I do use the pendulum. The pendulum, I have 8 different pendulums, and I chose the amethyst. The amethyst. And I'm sorry that you cannot see the questions and the swinging. I have a what I call my spirit board. I call it my spirit board because I've connected with my spirit board, and it has a yes and a no. It's got a maybe, but the maybe is over here kind of swinging this way. My maybe goes in a circle. When it goes into the circle, that's to me is a maybe. Um, and when it shows, if I ever tell you a maybe, um, we change the um, the energy that is around us. If you get up and you say, "Oh, I'm going to have a headache," I'm going to have a headache. The energy that you put out there is that you're going to have a headache, and chances are you're going to get up with a headache because you've put that energy out there. You've put it into existence. Okay. So you have to be very careful. I was taught all my life to put a watchman at my door. Wasn't talking about the door, physical door, and put a guard out there. It was talking about putting a guard here. Our mouth is a double-edged sword. It could hurt, or it could be a blessing to someone, or it could cut them to pieces. If you're going to criticize, be a constructive criticism person, someone who builds someone, not cut them down, because our mouths are a double-edged sword. It could cut into someone, and it can hurt, really, really hurt. Um, and it can crush them, and you don't know what that person's going through. Give freely. Don't look for things back. Give freely of your time. Give freely of yourself. Share love and happiness and positivity. Always look for the good um, in any of the situations that are brought to you in life. Look for the good. I've had a lot of tragic in my life. But how you choose to deal with it, how you choose to represent yourself and your feelings, um, is how others are going to take it. If you um, throw the rock in the creek and it ripples out, and you start out with a negative, then it's going to spread negativity just like those riplets. If you start out and send positive, then it's going to send out positivity. When I got my cancer diagnosis, if I'd have said, "Oh, I'm going to die," I probably wouldn't be here because I manifested it. I made it into existence. I gave it the power over me to be in existence, and those that are around me magnified it because of me. So, what you put out there is going to come back to you. So if you put out negativity, you're going to get negativity. Negativity is going to happen all around you. It's going to be um, a bad situation because you're manifesting it, you're putting it, you're giving it power. If you're with someone that is doing you wrong or making you feel a certain way, then you have a choice. You could either learn to deal with it or get the heck out of it. Those are your choices. Either learn to deal with it, come to grips with it, not let it bother you as bad, or get the heck out. Those are your choices. You don't have very many choices in this world. You do or you don't. You go or you leave. You stay or go. Um, So, I mean, you decide because of the way that you put it out there. Um, Check out Luna Craft. She puts a lot of time into her cards, and after the first of the year, she'll be back doing her lives. Check her out, check the page out. If you haven't joined, go like, um, just been informed she won't be doing the lives, but she will be. Um, she's not doing lives again, but she is still doing the major arcana cards, the astro cards, and she's also doing the weekly tarot cards. The major arcanas, okay. She's predicting a year ahead. She's doing like the what you could look for, what to expect in the next coming year. So check it out. Check it out. She works really, really hard to pass that message along. Um, and so check her out. It's Lunacraft. And again, I'm Lady Bella Donna. I have enjoyed you being here and I thank you. Hi, Twinkle. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I don't believe I've seen you before, so welcome. I'm Lady Belladonna, and this is Psychics Truth Live. Um, I'm here every week, um, same time, same bat channel. No, same time, same time. Um, Thursdays at 9 o'clock. You could speak with me in a more in depth. Um, all you have to do is just call the number that's shown on the screen. My ID is 8752. And I want to thank you, thank you, thank you all for coming in, share me, and we could talk more in depth if you would like. I would love to do that. Um, so you could speak with me more in depth. And I will, God willing, nothing don't happen. If it do have a cancellation, it is usually due because of me being sick. I don't really like to cancel, but sometimes I just can't help it. If I get up and I have vertigo, I have particle vertigo, and sometimes I get vertigo. Sometimes I get up and I'm really sick at my stomach. I've got a headache. Um, then I can't help you if I'm in hurting. So I usually have to cancel. So I'm sorry about that, but God willing, everything's okay. I will see you again next Thursday at 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. Tell your friends. If I've meant something to you, if it hit home, then share it. Share it. And maybe they'll want to come and join. I want to thank my host. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Love you all. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. And God bless you all.